Guru Hargobind, the 19th of June 1595, the 3rd of March 1644, was the 6th of the Sikh Gurus. He was barely 11 years old when he became Guru on the 11th of June 1606, after the execution of his father, Guru Arjan, by the Mughal Emperor Jahangir. He initiated a military tradition within Sikhism to resist Islamic persecution and protect the freedom of religion. He had the longest tenure as Guru, lasting 37 years, 9 months and 3 days. Hargobind was born in 1595 in Vadli Guru, a village 7 kilometers west of Amritsar, the only son of Guru Arjan, the 5th Sikh Guru. He suffered from smallpox as a child and survived a poisoning attempt by an uncle, as well as another attempt on his life, when a cobra was thrown at him. He studied religious texts with Bhagavatas and trained in swordsmanship and archery with Baba Buddha. Guru Hargobind had 3 wives, Mata Damodari, Mata Nanaki and Mata Mahadevi. He had children from all 3 wives. 2 of his eldest sons from the first wife died during his lifetime. His youngest son by his 3rd wife was Tegh Bahadur, who became the influential 9th Sikh Guru. Because of the execution of Guru Arjan by Mughal Emperor Jahangir, Guru Hargobind from the very start was a dedicated enemy of the Mughal rule. He advised Sikhs to arm and fight the Muslims. The death of his father at the hands of Jahangir prompted him to emphasize the military dimension of the Sikh community. He symbolically wore 2 swords, which represented Miri and Piri, temporal power and spiritual authority. He built a fort to defend Ramdaspur and created a formal court, Ekalt Act. Jahangir responded by jailing the 14-year-old Guru Hargobind at Gwalior Fort in 1609, on the pretext that the fine imposed on Guru Arjan had not been paid by the Sikhs and Guru Hargobind. It is not clear as to how much time he spent as a prisoner. The year of his release appears to have been either 1611 or 1612. When Guru Hargobind was about 16 years old. Persian records, such as Dabistan-i-Mazahib, suggest he was kept in jail for 12 years, including over 1617 to 1619 in Gwalior, after which he and his camp were kept under Muslim armies' surveillance by Jahangir. It is unclear why he was released. Scholars suggest that Jahangir had more or less reverted to tolerant policies of Akbar by about 1611 after he felt secure about his throne, and the Sunnis and Naqshbandi court officials at the Mughal court had fallen out of his favor. Another theory states that Jahangir discovered the circumstances and felt Hargobind was harmless, so he ordered his release. According to Sajit Singh Gandhi, 52 Rajas who were imprisoned in the fort as hostages for millions of rupees and for opposing the Mughal Empire were dismayed as they were losing a spiritual mentor. Guru Hargobind requested the Rajas to be freed along with him as well and stood surety for their loyal behavior. Jahangir ordered their release as well. Hargobind got a special gown stitched which had 52 hems. As Hargobind left the fort, the captive kings caught the hems of the cloak and came out along with him. After his release, Guru Hargobind more discreetly strengthened the Sikh army and reconsolidated the Sikh community. His relations with Jahangir remained mostly friendly. He accompanied Jahangir to Kashmir and Rajputana and subdued Tara Chand of Nilagaj, who had continued for a long time in open rebellion, and all efforts to subdue him had failed. During Jahangir's reign, Guru Hargobind fought a battle against the Mughals at Rohilla. The battle was in response to the militarization of the Sikhs. The Mughals, who were led by Governor Abdul Khan, were defeated by the Sikhs. The last few years of Guru Hargobind's life were saddened by a series of personal tragedies. Within a few years 3 of his sons died after one another, including Baba Gurditta in 1638. One of Gurditta's sons, Damal, turned against the Guru. Finally, he chose Gurditta's second son Hari I to succeed him as the seventh Sikh Guru, and we shall know more about him in the next episode. Guru Hargobind died peacefully in Kiratpur on March 3, 1644 at the age of 48. The 37 years of Guru Hargobind's guruship were by far the most testing in the history of the Sikhs. These years tested the resolve of the community to stay together in adversity, and the Sikhs passed this test with flying colors. Their resolve to remain united was strengthened. Under the leadership of Guru Hargobind, the Sikh emphasis changed from a peaceful propagation of the teachings of the Sikh Gurus to the forthright declaration of the right to defend their faith by arms. Guru Hargobind infused in the Sikhs the confidence that they could challenge the might of the Mughals and stand up against oppression. Although he infused his followers with a passion to defend their Sikh faith with a call to arms, Guru Hargobind was himself an extremely compassionate person, working for the welfare of all humanity. Although he did not compose any hymns, Guru Hargobind taught his Sikhs by way of example.